Hi, it is me, Linda. If you are new here, hello. If you're old here, today I think I want to go through my blushes. So in my last video, I did lipsticks, and I still ended up with a really lot of lipsticks, which is like way more than I even need because I wear like 10 of the same shade, literally. And I totally forgot about these drawers that do have products in them. However, these are like my favorite go-to lip products, so they really don't have to be decluttered. It's literally these shades I'm like obsessed with or that I use all the time. So anyway, I wanted to go through, I think, my blushes first, and I kind of have the thingy set up a little differently because this is normally where I'm sitting and you don't see this part, but because I have this rested on this table, it shakes every time I go into it, and I will have to change the setup for the blushes. You're not going to see me. I'm just going to aim you down into the drawer and then just explain to you quickly why I'm probably going to declutter a blush, but most likely it's because I have too many and I don't use like ones that I have. And then here in this drawer, this is literally the one that's always shaking, and it's just brushes in it. And I have so many brushes. I literally have a drawer full of brushes over there in one of my other drawers as well. But this is why it's always shaking. The fit is so tight. And I was doing my nails one day on this desk, and the paint lifted, and the black existing color under it is coming through, which isn't the cutest. And as you can see, I'm having a real lot of trouble with ew, let's get me out of that mirror. I'm having a lot of trouble with placement of like where you are and us filming, and like all these mirrors I have in my bedroom are ridiculous. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like everywhere I look, there's a mirror or something not good in the background, and I'm sorry for that. My background's not cute, but that's because my videos are being filmed in my bedroom right now, and my bedroom is obviously lived in like every day extremely between me, my fiance, and my 3 children. So there's not really a cute back wall, although I do have a super cute new like tapestry above my bed, but I don't film sitting the way I used to facing the back of my bed. And I was thinking about readjusting the furniture in my room, but the only thing is with that is because I have the bureau here, which is huge, which is right next to my closet in my bedroom, which I would like to be taking the wall off and trim and making an open concept closet and putting IKEA in there, like the pack system. I would really like to do that. But unfortunately, until then, if you guys can just hold on with me with how not professional, I guess, or how like good my background could look. Yeah, so anyway, to stop rambling now, I'm going to go into my blushes. You're not going to see my face, but you'll hear my voice. I'm just going to tell you a quick reason why I'm decluttering it. If I have time, depending on how long this video is, because we're already like 4 minutes in, I might do highlighters or bronzers with it as well. But we'll see. Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so this is for the most part my blush collection. It's honestly not even as big as I thought it was, but I think it's because I don't reach for a lot of these blushes. This one from Ofra I think is rather new to me. This is the Winter Rose Glow, and it looks like this. It does actually have a pretty decent glow to it. It almost looks like glittery, but it's pretty. I haven't really had a chance to play with it, so I think I'll go ahead and hang on to the Ofra one. And this setup, I don't really love in the baskets. I'd like to have more of these clear things, but they're a little bit on the pricey side. You can get them online on Amazon for like $7.99, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So I'm just going to go one by one through these and see how I'm feeling about them. So this one I have from Believe Beauty. I feel like it's just not really my favorite like blush shade. If you can see the two near each other, it's a little more pinky for me, and I don't ever use it, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm going to declutter it because I don't use this shade ever, and I have a little basket here for things I'm going to be decluttering. Next we have, this is Complex Culture, I think Overtime Blush Pink Slip, it says. This one again is a really, really light shade. This one is a little more like pinky peach. I don't know if you can see that being picked up on camera. This one, again, I think is a little more newer to my collection, and I don't know if I'd reach for it because it's so light, and I don't really like that. So I'm going to put that in the declutter as well. Next, I have the Ciate London. This is in, I think, Marble Light Halo. I love the packaging. I think it's super pretty, and I actually love the color, which is weird because the way that the swatch is looking on my arm is like really, really light, almost like this one on the furthest, but I think it looks really pretty on my skin. Maybe this one would look really pretty on my skin too. I might actually have to give this another chance before I declutter it, because this I would think I wouldn't like, and I do actually like it. So this one I'm going to keep. And then this one is new to my collection. This is NYX Professional Makeup Sweet Cheek and Matte. It's in Daydream. I did think this was a cream highlight for cream blush, sorry. And it's also not exactly a shade I wear. It's super light. Like, this is the lightest out of all the colors I have, but it's new, and I feel like I'm so mad I bought the wrong one. Like, it looks darker in the pan, and then it's super, super light on the skin. So I'm a little bummed out about that. I will keep it to test it out again, but Down the road, I might declutter it if I don't ever reach for it in my next declutter probably. Next, I have this Wet n Wild. This is a color icon blush in Pinch Me Pink, and it looks like this. I don't think I ever even worn this or tried it, to be fair. The swatch is not really doing anything for me, and it's super glittery. Like, it's super glittery. I don't even know if it's picking up on camera, but again, I don't think this is one that I reach for or I will use, so I'll go ahead and declutter this one. Okay, so next I have two Ofra Cosmetic, Madison and Miller, and then one that one's in Sweet Stuff, and this one's in Charmed. I think I have played around with the Madison and Miller one a little longer because I've owned it a little longer. I mean, not Madison and Miller, the Charmed, because the Madison and Miller like barely even looks touched. I think I might have swatched it. They're kind of similar but different, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep both because this one's a little more brownie-like and this one's a little more pinky, so I'm gonna keep both of them. Plus, I do enjoy Ofra Cosmetics. Next, I have the Milani. Oops, I put my finger in it. This one's like kind of a lot of shades, but I do enjoy it because of these two. I just mix it all in. And this one is Pink Play Color Harmony, I believe. Rose something. It's in 01. But I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this too. It's one of my oldies but favies. And this one I was kind of bummed out about. This is also from Milani, but it is Curl Cove or whatever. And it's not actually the shade that I wanted from... Oops, which I do open it. Oh. It's not actually the shade that I had wanted. This is a little like too light, like pinky peachy for me. I don't reach for it, so I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. And then next I have a Pixie, and this is in Fresh Face Blush in, Beach Rose. This one's a little more of like a brown. Is this even a blush? Fresh Face Blush. Yeah, so this is a blush. It's definitely a bit brown. Like, I don't know if you're picking it up down there, but next to that blush shade, this looks so brown. I think I will hold on to it. If I do not try it more than like 3 times, my next declutter, I'm going to take it out because I don't reach for it. So anyway, I'm going to hold on to it for now just in case. And then I have these two Milani. These are the baked blushes, I believe. This one is Dulce Pink, and then this one is Bella Rose, I believe. There's always so much writing going on in the back of these. I'm like, which one's the shade name? This one I do never reach for. It's got way too much glitter in it. I think that's definitely picking up for you. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. I do never reach for it. And then the baked, this one, Bella Rose, I do actually remember having taking a liking to this one. Whoa, that's so pink. However, I haven't used it in a super long time, and it's not quite the shade I'm into anymore. I mean, I feel like maybe if I like... Yeah, that's like pretty not something I use anymore. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one as well. Like I said, again, I have this one I like more. So I have that one. I'll keep this one. I'll go ahead and declutter. And then this one right here is like an eyeshadow duo, but it's like I literally haven't even opened it or taken it out of the package, honestly, because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. But I feel like, yeah, like this is probably why I didn't even take it out, because I couldn't get it out of the packaging. Okay, so it's just like this little thing. But honestly, I felt like that would be a nice like blush shade. It's a little peachy. Yeah, it's like actually really peachy, honestly, and I probably would never use it. It's actually an eyeshadow, but for some reason I stuck it in there, probably thinking I could use that for a blush. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and declutter this because I don't really reach for products that just have like 2 items in it like this. So declutter. Unfortunately, you can't know if you want something until you swatch it. And in that case, I didn't need that. This is the Ombre Blush from Latte London, and it's in Serene, I believe. I don't quite understand really how this is a blush. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like super, super light and kind of glittery. It almost looks like it's lighter here and darker up there. Oh yeah, that's so light. I would not probably use this as a blush. Like, let me see. Yeah, no, that doesn't even look right on my skin tone, even if I wasn't so tan. So I'm unfortunately going to go ahead and declutter this too. I'm pretty sure it's pretty new too. I think I got it in my Ipsy or something. I can't even remember, honestly. But I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one as well. I'm actually getting rid of way more than I thought. This is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Make Every Moment Count. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one because I really have had yet time to play with it. But it does look like this, and it is pretty. Live, learn, and love. So I'm going to keep it. I haven't really been able to play with it. And then this one, again, is also pretty new to my collection. I got this in, I think, BoxyCharm. And these are all super pretty wearable blushes. I do love a lot of these tones. Not so much this one, but these two. And there's a bronzer and eyeshadow, too. I think this one's a highlighter or eyeshadow, but probably could be used as a highlighter. I honestly can't remember. Maybe it tells me in the back. Oh, yeah. Highlighter, bronzer, blush, shadow blush. And so this one I'm going to hold on to, too, because it's also still pretty new to my collection. So I'm going to keep that. And then this too from Pacific, I believe. I'm going to keep this. This is a blush and a bronzer, and I do like the blush shade a lot. The bronzer might be a little light for my complexion right now, but it will be good for my winter shades. And then again, this was another buy where I went to the store. Sorry, this drawer is like so dusty. I have air vents that blow up, and so the dust is in everything in this house, and it's so gross. Anyway, this Maybelline Fit Me is what is it? Pink Rose. This is, again, a shade I did not mean to buy. It looked like it was going to be maybe darker, and it's super light. Like, you see that? It's so light. And again, it's not really a shade I reach for ever, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. And then this is an illuminating blush, skin brightening blush, and it's in Pinch Me, I think. Do I, like, already have this, and this is why I kept it? Ciate. I don't know. I'm going to have to go ahead and, like, open it because I can't remember why I have it in here. Oh, I don't want to have to rip the packaging. Where are my tweezers? Let's see if I can get this open and understand why I still have it in the packaging. If we can get into it. Ciate London in Pinch Me. Whoa, it's all broken. I wonder how it broke. There's like a giant crack in it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's definitely a giant crack in it. And how do I feel about this one? This is like really loomy. Is that what the thing said? Yeah, definitely a skin brightening blush. Like, that's super bright. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this as well. It's broken anyway, and it's like too illuminate for me or whatever. So that's going in the declutter pile. Where did that just go? Okay, so to wrap up this blush declutter, I've got the Steve Laurent blush. This is like one of my first blushes ever. I have dived my fingers in it one too many times, but this is one of my favorite blushes, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. It's actually more on the lighter side of what I've not been keeping, but because I know I like it and how it looks on me, I will go ahead and keep that one. And then I have the Tarte Concept Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, I believe, and the name is, I'm going to butcher it if I even try to say it, so I'm not going to try. And this shade was actually a friend of mine, and again, it's more of like one of those bronzer, sorry, the light's coming in, like not something I want or ever reach for, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one as well. And then I also have this little Tarte one, and it's Party Dress. And this one is actually a little darker. And so I think, actually not darker, pinkier. I don't know if you can see the tones like exactly that perfect, like side by side. You really can't. But this shade is prettier, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. And then this one is new to me. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint Blush Mousse, and it's in Baby Doll. And if you guys just did watch a video I recently just did, I actually really do love the way this looks and how it blended out on the cheeks. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. Sorry about the sun shining in. It's like kind of going down. And then lastly, I have the Phase Zero makeup, I believe. And this is really pretty, actually. I didn't think that I would like it as much as I like it, but I do. And I'm going to go ahead and keep this one as well. This one does have a glow to it that I don't love, if you can see that there. But I do, however, like it enough to keep it for now. If I do not wear it quite a bit before my next declutter, I'll probably toss it, but I'm going to hold on to it for now. And so I'm going to just kind of bring you guys up a little bit to my level. Hi. And I'm going to count what I am keeping, which is, I'm just going to call these 1 and 2 because they're palettes. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I went ahead and kept. And I'm just kind of placing them back in the drawer. There's really like no rhyme or reason. And I feel fine just with how it's looking because I have a lot of room and space, which I do like. So that's how many I'm keeping, and I am decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is an eyeshadow palette, but I'll say 10 because I kept it thinking it'd be used for like a blush, but it is not. And I'm just going to kind of prop you up real quick. Like I said, the lighting is crazy. Oh, and sorry, my closet's open because I've got hopefully an IKEA pack system project coming up soon, and I don't know what is going on with this lighting right now. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what was going on with the lighting. I hope that's a little better. I kind of cleaned off the camera spot. My kids were playing around with the phone in between me kind of eating an early dinner and then finishing this video. So sorry if my son like pops in like in the middle of this or like towards the end of this. I don't know. I think he's gonna pop in and show his face. And I'm like kind of crooked too. I'm sorry about that as well. I just kind of have you propped on this cool little, like, what is that called? Ring light stick thing. I hope you guys like this declutter video on my blushes. I think I am just gonna do blushes alone, bronzers alone, etc. alone. If you guys like this video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you want, because it is free. It don't cost you nothing. I'm gonna end this one out here just so it's not like super long. Lately I've been kind of doing this thing where I speed it up because I do not enjoy videos that talk so slow. And me personally, watching YouTube videos, I watch them on like 1.25 or like 150 because my attention span is so bad that if it's not on fast, I either stop listening, not listening, but like I stop like focusing, but not on purpose. And then I have to like rewind. And so if I watch it fastly, it keeps my attention and I get through like the whole YouTube video. That's why I have trouble watching YouTube like on my big screen on TV, because I can't fast it, like record it to speak faster, and it drives me completely nuts. Again, that's like a personal preference. If you guys do not mind that I speed it up, let me know in the comments. If you rather me leave it like normal, I'll leave it normal. I just don't really know what you guys like. Nobody comments. Some people unsubscribe. They subscribe. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna sign up again for BoxyCharm because I miss kind of getting new makeup that's not just little samples from Ipsy. And I think in the next one I will do highlighters maybe. I kind of love highlighters, but there's a lot of little ones I don't use and don't need. Anyway, I will end this out here and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!